Good day. Teaching is a challenging and rewarding profession. The content is what you teach, and the children are who you teach. It is who you teach that you diligently prepare for. There is nothing more joyful than the face of a child who is happy with the success in the learning environment. Educators should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. Teachers must develop realistic learning objectives supported by scaffolded activities that promote student engagement. If planned activities fall short, then we must reteach with a modified approach and/or spiral skills to be retaught into the next lesson. This is where professional reflection is required. Educators should recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to professional growth. Evaluating performance is important in improving instruction. What did you do that worked? Did you design the lesson at an appropriate level for the children? Did you provide an effective model? Did you equitably facilitate? Did you scaffold the lesson? Did you provide feedback? If the lesson did not meet the time-honored practice of 85% of the class scoring 85% or above, did you reteach and provide alternative forms of assessment? Did you speak to students privately to find out what they felt they did not understand? Did you consider other variables that may have impacted a student's lack of understanding? Professional reflection requires questioning yourself about your work. As teachers, we must also reflect upon what we say and how we say it to the children. The facial gestures and body languages of children must be closely observed and evaluated, for here lies nonverbal information that affects the child's performance. Often students bring what happened outside of the classroom or from home into the learning environment. Identifying signals and acting accordingly may ensure optimal delivery and understanding of the lesson. Reflection on these nuances in our students will help us improve and better learn the children we greet. Different children may need different approaches, and mastering this requires daily reflection of each child's behavior. Committing to the whole child is important. There are numerous aspects about a child that affect their learning abilities. Often these aspects are made clear when we meet parents. For example, years ago, as a young teacher, I struggled with a student who clearly had academic challenges and poor behavior. I was new to the school and to the neighborhood. I finally scheduled a parent conference. The mother honored the appointment but came inebriated. This meeting was so eye-opening that my disposition toward this young man immediately changed. By the end of the school year, our relationship had become endearing. I highly suspected alcohol use while this child was in utero. If not, he was certainly affected by alcoholism after birth. He needed an understanding teacher. Though I was a novice at the time, I understood that he needed kind words and patience. A committed teacher's concern is beyond content, test scores, and student behavior. A committed teacher is concerned and proactive about the general care of students. As a committed teacher in an underprivileged area, I have had 2 donors choose projects fully funded, one for hygiene items called Groom and Bloom. The children were so grateful and helpful in making sure the items reached the hands of those who were in most need. Something as simple as proper hygiene can have a direct impact on the learning environment, and we must be committed to serving the whole child. When a child is subject to ridicule because he does not have basic grooming essentials, then these essentials become essential to the learning environment. This is what a teacher looks like: committed, reflective, and expecting students to learn. Standing at the classroom door to greet students, introducing the day's objective, modeling the lesson, encouraging student discourse and collaboration, providing feedback, and seamlessly modifying as needed, describes what a teacher does in the classroom. What a teacher does outside of the classroom, well, that's a different story. Thank you.